Hey, y'all. Welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Rampage, Cedar Park, Texas 3 Watchalong live reactions for February 16th, 2024. I'm your host, Abby Devin. How goes it, y'all? Hope the wrestling is happy. Hope the week has been kind to you thus far. And if it hasn't, hopefully we can help wash some of that away. Alright. But how are we doing tonight? Why is Rampage on at 7 p.m. instead of 7 p.m.? It has something to do with sports. Pretty sure it has something to do with sports. That's 90% of what their moves have to do with. Is it's like hockey or football or basketball, where it's like, hey, this game is kind of more important than your pro wrestles, so you gotta go do that elsewhere, and that's usually how it goes. There's a UFC fight tomorrow? Oh, okay. Well, football season is not football. I think it has to do with hockey, if I'm being honest. Sorry. Theme is a bookie. Can't knock it. But yes, y'all do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Double check and make sure you have. Man, I don't really like hockey. I don't blame you. I'm not a sports guy. Like I just don't do the sports stuffs. My day. Hoo, that's a fun question. So anyways, hockey is an interesting sport, right? Because you can never really tell if it's a game or a fight and what comes first. You know? So I think it's one of those games you can find it. Sorry. I am not doing the best at dividing my attention. Don't mind me though, because just getting some things sorted out. In fact, let me check something on the stream really quick. Make sure. That's true. Hockey's a weird sport because you don't really know they're fighting. Like, yeah, yeah. No, I was, and it's funny too because that was just diversion tactics. But I stand by it. You never truly know what the main intent of the game is. Is it to score points or is it to knock your opponent the F out? Sometimes feels like the latter. All right, no, we're scheduled proper. This is a good one. But this card is loaded, by the way, y'all. I want you to check the description and see how many things are listed for this show. I would say knock the other guy out, right? Sometimes it's feeling like that's the case. Get over the position. I see you, Dara. I got you. Hold on, am I on top chat or let's go live chat? Okay, Whew. Yes, we're gonna turn on that Nord. I just realized I have not been firing it up. I have not been paying attention to my situation here. I am sorry, y'all. Just kind of in like, in La La Land. Apologies, we might have a slight delay. Hopefully they don't do the no entrance gimmick, which they probably will, because, you know, Rampage, and loaded ass Rampage at that. What's up, Todd? How goes it, fam? We're just firing up the Nord, so I do not exactly have the show on at this very moment, but should be there in about 10 seconds. Might miss the opening lockup or sorts. Hopefully it's not a busy ass match like the 12-man And it probably is going to be, now that I think about it. They're either opening with a no DQ match or they're going to open with the 12-man tag. Wow, they really taking their time to discover the UK. They've not turned on yet. The first 30 seconds of Rampage were the best parts of the show, so I did not see it. All right, sweet. I'm not sure if I missed entrances or whatnot, but we're just now starting off with the baby. What's up, Reese? Right? Rampage at a reasonable hour for you, if that. No 3 a.m. Rampage today. How goes it, my guy? How you been doing? You been doing well? I see you're trying to get banned from Reddit. How's that going? Oh, okay. Just slap the absolute taste out. I mean, not wrong. Well, yeah, the Midnight Rampage, 100% over 3 a.m. I bet, dude. Oh, it's even got the 1 a.m. Dynamite beat. I can't imagine living wrestling like that, you know? I saw somebody tweet out the other day, because New Japan was doing a show, they're like, wow, so this is how my UK friends feel every week? This sucks. Actually backfired. It's backfired. They seem to actually love that post, right? You can always tell when you have Reddit, whether or not you have Reddit experience. So well, I say that, assuming you don't, because Reddit is accessible. I don't know if you are the type to survive such an environment, but yeah, you can always, with Reddit, you can always tell the newer people, because they'll be the ones who will try to piss somebody off and end up making the viral post, you know? The first thing they pulled out was a ladder. And you see, I've never understood a ladder being present in the vicinity of a match that isn't won by climbing the ladder and pulling something down, you know?
We've spoken about how Sammy Guevara, he's idolized Jeff Hardy. You can even see it in Sammy's attire, that Hardy-inspired pattern on his trunks.
Yeah, is that intentional? Because it must be intentional. There's no way it's not. And then Jeff still does the juke. I can't tell what's up with Hardy's new attitude, you know?
Matt Hardy, very pleased. Yeah.
They're still chanting Jeff Hardy's name, and I've said this before. Let's take a look one more time, though, Matt. Describe this one, would you?
Wait, is Sammy Guevara's name on his trunks in the same font as Rampage? Just beat his ass, you heard Matt say. He's got his phone out. What is he recording him? This is funny because this just feels like Jeff trying to get some licks off on Sammy for what happened 4 years ago at All Out. I wasn't here at the time, and a lot of times passed since then. I'm still kind of pissed about it. Nice. You see, they keep looming with the ladder in the shot. They really want us to know this ladder is coming into play. I can't say I dislike Sammy's gear.
Leans in with that thrust kick.
You know, Sammy's got to be looking for a big victory here, get himself back into title contention, maybe TNT International.
Oh! Sammy driving Hardy down the foot stomps on the apron. Wow!
Let's not forget, we can see it. You can see it behind Paul Turnbull.
Oh, the cover here by Guevara, the far leg hook. Jeff Hardy able to kick
Nice.
You can see it behind Paul Turnbull. You can see behind Sammy. The ladder is still there, obviously there to come into play. Let's see who can use it first.
I like a kick out. It's like picture perfect, if that makes sense.
Jeff under the ladder there.
You thinking 7 years of bad luck for Jeff Hardy?
Just realize Daddy Magic on commentary. Let's go. That guy's beard is so long.
Taking that neck brace from that fan at ringside. Again, no disqualification.
I appreciate this, though. Because literally last week I was complaining. I was like, this lax rules thing is getting a little tired. The first time was alright, but now it seems like every single time Jeff Hardy's in a match, there's lax rules. Just schedule it as a no DQ match or something if that's the case. And sure enough, I was heard. I respect it. I still think it's a little random, but I mean, off the heels of a Texas death match on Dynamite between two people who aren't even in a direct feud, I can't really complain. I would like that to be kind of like the transparent kayfabe. You know what I mean? Like I would love it if that was like people didn't want to face Jeff on the account that facing him automatically meant there was a no DQ match at play. Maybe he's got something worked into his contract or something that says that like each match I'm in is automatically no disqualification or something like that, you know? Why that's the case? I don't know. Just say it and we'll roll with it. Oh, yeah, you see that? That was a receipt. That was years in the making right there. Holy shit. While he was sitting, he's like, hey, remember that time you threw a chair at my brother's head? God damn. I mean, it would have a little bit more impact if we hadn't seen like 3 different people throw a chair at somebody's head the last week on AEW television, but it still holds the weight of the personal vendetta. Again, fighting each other on the top of the ladder. Why are we up on top of this ladder?
Absolutely, it is a headbutt that time, Excalibur, and Sammy is dazed. Oh, brother, look for a twist of fate up there. Twist!
He had a real snug scoop there for the twist of fate, but he got it.
Gotta be kidding me! Jeff Hardy covers. 2. No, Guevara kicks out at fans. We're sticking with this match for the next 90 seconds in picture-in-picture.
You see, they say that 90 seconds picture-in-picture, but they never say that the commercial breaks over after 90 seconds.
I can't believe someone didn't break their neck on this one. I mean, they might have. Yeah, Paul Turner's checking with Jeff Hardy on it. But here it is again, man.
We see the twist of fate off the ladder. And Tony, that is, it gives me a very vivid memory of when Sammy Guevara faced Cody Rhodes for the TNT Championship in a
They love to bring up Cody Rhodes. And you know what? I'm here for it. Cody helped form this company, is now on to becoming the biggest baby face of the other company. Like that's so rad.
from Jeff Hardy, who is, I don't know if he wants to use that steel step or not. He's just moving out of the way. Marries his brother Matt to help him out here. I don't know what these guys are thinking anymore. Another ladder.
Another ladder. That's what they're thinking. Oh, and look. Matt's helping out. Just moving around some hardware.
Sammy ain't done.
Hello, Spats.
As much punishment as that Sammy Guevara has endured, you can't count him out of a situation like this.
Look at the size of that ladder. This is just for fun.
Guevara struggling as the Hardy setting up the ladder, the table. Our opening contest continues tonight on Rampage. No disqualification. Jeff Hardy, Sammy Guevara. Guevara is struggling.
I mean, the classic IWC adage would say that Jeff is now going to be the one to go through that table. But I don't know. Guevara is Guevara. I can see him trying to dive onto Jeff through that table, and Jeff just moves. Does anybody remember the how Sammy Guevara lost the TNT title the first time? Actually, it might have been the second time. But he attempted a 630 on Scorpio Sky through a table on the outside from the turnbuckle post, and Scorpio Sky moved. He put himself through the table and was fucked up. Like, seriously messed up. Still finished the match because he was losing the title anyways, I would assume, but oh man, was that a big, like, that take the wind out of him. If I'm not mistaken, he went into that match with the taped up midsection as well.
A momentary reprieve for Sammy Guevara as far as that ladder and table at ringside are concerned. Sammy not giving Jeff any room to breathe here. He's swarming all over him, Daddy Magic.
He's all over him right now. It's getting ugly now out here, guys. This match is getting up there. What are we at, the 7-minute mark, maybe? Guys are getting tired.
And now, Guevara wrapping.
Oh.
What's he looking for here?
What are we doing here?
Oh,
Okay.
come on!
Sammy Guevara targeting the neck.
Sammy, go for a cover.
That was nice. I will say that was smooth as fuck.
Oh no, Sammy Guevara not done yet.
Yeah, he's letting his emotions carry him away here. Absolutely.
Jeff Hardy placed on that table. Sammy Guevara, he can't help himself. He sees that ladder. He's got to climb it.
I can't. This guy's a nutcase. This guy's an absolute nutcase.
Jeff Hardy laid out. Sammy Guevara. I mean, remember, it was just last month, Tony. That Guevara,
Yep, here we go.
he dove
He was really panning out to the crowd there for a second.
Crash to the table after Ricky Starks was pulled out of the way, but right now,
Sammy, get down. What are we doing?
my God, look at the distance.
The tippy top? Bro, dude. Dude, come on.
High above Austin, Texas.
Oh no. He didn't move? Jeff Hardy just got Jeff Hardy'd. What the fuck? Yo. I was so ready to see Jeff just like spring off the ladder in the other direction. Nope, man's just crashed. Full on Ada. The table broke in 2 places.
The toughness.
I just don't think the people at home understand how hard the velocity that he came down with right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 200-plus pound man coming from more than a dozen feet in the air, and now Sammy, he's not done yet.
Hard to explain.
Shooting star press.
Oh my gosh, and then went for a shooting star after that? I'm honestly surprised Sammy is still moving. Oh, very slick. I'll say slick. He tumbled into the referee while the referee was communicating to Jeff. Little group huddle for the next part of the match. Ooh, his leg landed on Jeff's head. You saw that? That was rough. And now they're discussing. He just break the immersion. Oh, Samson was in there. Doc Samson was in there. That was real intense. Oh, are we done? Oh my gosh, Jeff's busted. And they took it home. His eye is busted. Y'all saw, like, literally just right around his orbital.
Changed the trajectory enough that Sammy Guevara came out on Hardy, opening the door for Sammy Guevara to hoist Jeff Hardy up, land the GTH, and get the 1, 2, 3 here tonight in our opening contest.
And even Sammy is like, damn, didn't want to win like that. I mean, hey, Sammy versus Hobbs. Has that even happened before?
Come on now. And the Don Callis family, they've declared war on Chris Jericho and anybody associated with Jericho, including Sammy Guevara. And look, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Think of what Sammy Guevara has gone through. Just picking the bones here, Tony.
Now the world's most dangerous slam. Remember,
The world's most dangerous slam now.
on the shelf. Driving him down low.
They probably can't call it World's Strongest Slam.
And after
Powerhouse Hobbs, guys.
He did get that win, Throwed, but it was, oof.
body on the line, absorbing
Busted Hardy's face in the process. That was kind of rough.
Absolutely brutal. Brutal. Right in the blood of his hero.
Right in the blood of his hero. Why did you have to say that like that was such a cold line? Like, dude, he wasn't Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy wasn't his hero before today. Oh,
Match announced for next week.
Hearing from Cage.
Swerve Strickland and our AEW World Champion Samoa Joe.
Most
will take
resistors
on
to make off
Adam
coverage.
Page, RVD and Hook. Are you going to be keeping
Hello,
your margin
Cassie.
for
How it
Hook
goes
for
is
this match?
mid.
God, Renee, here you go with all these questions again. You're moving real
Hey,
spicy.
hey, hey, hey. I got something to say, all right? It doesn't matter who our partners are. It doesn't matter who Hook's partners are. What matters is Hook. Hook,
I'm gonna be real with you. You don't belong here. I
Oh?
think down to you. You don't even want to be here. You come in here as some fad flavor of the month, and the fact that I go out there and they cheer your name, people want to see you. They want to see you perform. They're buying your merchandise and not buying cages. Yeah, it pisses me off. This is what I love. This is what I want to do. And everybody cheering for you, when you cheer for me, I'm what a real wrestler should look like. I'm what a real wrestler is. And the fact that I take a backseat to you week after week, I'm sick of it. And next Wednesday, as I said, it doesn't matter who your partners are. You're getting your ass beat.
There's going to be some serious firepower involved in
Yup.
the trios match coming up.
You see, I've been seeing this trios match get some hate. They're like, wow, it's a universe mode ass trios match. I'm like, no, the Texas Death Match was universe mode as fuck. This trios match makes a lot of sense from many different angles.
Introduce ourselves in case you don't know, but you probably should know. But it's all good. It's all good. This is Quinn. This is Cheesecake. I'm Zay, and we're Private Party, aka your future AEW Tag Team Champions. And since 2024 started, we said we was gonna put all the tag teams on notice. True. And guess what we've been doing? What? Shooting straight to the top. Yup. Because we're on the power ranking. Top five, dead or alive. Listen, when it comes to Private Party, there's three things that's for certain. Number one, we talk that talk. Number two, we walk that walk. And number three, wherever we go, it's Liddy in the city. Liddy in the city? Yeah. What is that? Liddy in the city. Liddy in the city. Liddy in the city. Liddy in the city. You gonna work on that cheesecake, but Uber here? Aight. Yo, 6 years waiting for us. We gonna have ourselves a time. Cheesecake.
Okay. World Star. Yes, Cassie, how you doing? Sorry, we had a couple back-to-back segments there, so I was letting it breathe so they could talk. How you doing? Hope your Friday's going well for you. I know it's still a little earlier for you. Probably not used to me streaming this early. Yes, I suppose this is a good time to call for a thumbs up, y'all. If you could be so kind, it'd be very helpful to the channel. Gets us boosted, gets us seen by those who might be looking for a Rampage watch along. There's not too many of those, especially at this random ass hour. So, like, good looking out. Looking out. Even our UK folk, our European folk in general, they appreciate this time, I'd imagine. Honestly, petition to relocate Rampage to this time slot permanently. I'm okay, and yeah, you're live real early. Yeah, it's what happens when sports decides to matter more than pro wrestling, which is effectively by default. So, Hockey said, "Yeah, no, get out of here. This is our time slot this time." Hey, Nara, what's up, fam? How goes it? You been enjoying the show thus far? I'm not sure if you were in when I already called for it, but Jara, do drop a thumbs up on your way, and if you could be so kind, it's very helpful. But yes, this pro wrestling show was preempted because hockey's happened. Good. Love to hear the star. No, Saad. I've mentioned, I'm not sure if it was you or somebody else who's asked me, but I'm not a sports guy. Like, I just don't watch sports. I'm not really into it. It's not, like, it's nothing against it. I don't dislike it. I don't hate on it. It's just, like, I've never been able to, like, maintain interest in like, any given sport. Basketball was the closest, because when I was like 8 or 9, I went through like this 3 to 6 month phase where I was really into it, and then I kind of just petered out. I wish I knew why. I mean, that was pretty much it. Oh, maybe delay. That makes sense. Oh, that was a heat first match. The fact that they're cramming so much into Rampage. They're going back to what Rampage was like a little over a year ago, where it's just like, all right, here's an hour of the fastest pro wrestling. Like, you could watch the show on 0.75 speed and it feel like it's the normal pace. Look at the concept. WWE speed for 5-minute social media matches. Here's what you're just trying to do. Break Rampage into 5-minute increments. Okay, coordination. Oh, I got space on heart. Zoe, hello.
Well, I am in a picky mood now. We're gonna ruin our reputation as gentlemen,
Hear you, Mox.
as ambassadors. This
Space.
great sport spending extra time after
Spaz
a match
here.
to teach a lesson to the FTR, a lesson they should already know, because never in the history of time
Yes,
has it
there's
ever
that
been a good
part.
idea to provoke the Blackpool Combat Club. You know what they say.
This.
You can't fix stupid, but you can choke it. FTR.
Oh,
They are the standard bearer.
you can choke it.
Great
And that's why he
wrestling.
choked
Week in,
Dax for like
week
50
out
years.
on
How you
an
doing, Zoe?
basis. A team all these young teams
Things going well
watching
for you.
aspire to be. You don't think we know tag team wrestling? You don't think we know tag team wrestling in and out? You don't think we are every bit the artists when it comes to tag team wrestling that you are?
Yes.
Me and
So happy for
Claudio,
this.
I can read this man's mind, and he can read mine. Claudio, what am I thinking right now?
Your wife's glutes.
And
Thinking about how when you're good, you tell everybody. If you're great, people tell you. We don't walk around calling ourselves top guys, wearing stars on our gear. Show everybody like, oh, look how good
have
are
to.
our matches. We don't care.
don't have to.
We don't have to.
That was. Claudio almost didn't know what to say.
We take pride in what we do. We don't play this. We are.
This.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
This is great. This is exactly what I was thinking. But yes, I'm glad that you're finally able to lose on, so he was able to just vibe out. This match happening on regular television is so bizarre to me.
Ruby Soho, you
Okay.
have a lot of moving
Good.
parts
Do you like the
happening in
Acclaimed to
your
be
life
like
right
a-
now. We saw what happened in your tag match last week with
If it's
Soraya.
going
Now
somewhere, yes,
Angelo
Todd. If they're just
Parker has
together now,
left
it's
in
like
some time
I'm
with
waiting to
you
see it
tonight.
become more.
What do
I
you
think it's gonna be
expect?
something good though.
I mean, how do you...
I forgive you, by the way.
You know what? I forgive you too.
You forgive me. You forgive me. Here's the thing, Rhea. I'm not sorry. Oh, so it's Angelo, that piece.
Before you even finish that,
I've known, Rhea. I've known this whole time. I've known every bad thing that has happened to me lately. You've been behind. And I'm hoping that maybe it was because you were doing what you thought what was best for me. But I'm a grown-ass woman, Rhea. I know what's best for me. And what's best for me is space. Especially from you.
it's time to really end that. Yeah, I know what to do. I'm gonna get her with my knife.
That's a spoon, Holly.
I see you've played knifey spoony before.
Yeah, we're gonna leave. See you, Renee.
What is? Did she just smack her tit with the spoon? What just happened?
What does Cool Hand Ange have in store for Ruby Soho?
Okay, Ruby. Yeah, no, I think I can dig the natural look on her. No pun intended with Dustin coming out. That's great. That's funny. But yes, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. if this isn't an angle that's leading to a feud between the two factions, then I don't know what's the deal. Because here's the thing. It formed for the sake of standing against the Undisputed Kingdom, who... Because that's how they, they came together. Both of those trios had gotten messed up by Undisputed Kingdom. But we have yet to get back to that. So I feel like everything is being held up until MJF and or Adam Cole is better. AEW tit smack. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole segment was great, and then all of a sudden, Harley just Harley'd, and we're here now. I'm so blown away. Why is that a thing? And the way Saraya was just like, right, we're going to leave now. It's just... No pun intended. Pardon the pun, but did she realize the whole segment went tits up and was just like, I'm good?
On the natural, Dustin Rhodes starting things out with hit. And also, Dustin Rhodes' father, Dusty Rhodes, and the Von Erich brothers, their father, they teamed up in 1978 down the road a piece in Fort Worth. And now here teaming up tonight.
Not getting into Von Erich 1. That's not Marshall. That's the other guy.
Here in Austin,
That is Ross Von Erich and Buddy.
Ross, there it is.
Dropkick as anyone. That's for sure. We saw it right there. Nice arm drag there, too.
It was a very interesting arm drag, actually, because, like, the form to it, It wasn't as smooth. Like,
Ross's brother Marshall,
in a way, it wasn't
we may be about to see
too much other guy jumping. It was just Ross
Shimbashi into the ropes.
lifting him.
He gets taken down, but
That's right. Marshall's the one with the weird gimmicks. His gear is unique in an awkward way.
Shimbashi, big elbow strike. Dustin got stunned by that one.
I'm sure there's logic behind it. Either in or out of character, but still.
And look at this. These guys, they know what an opportunity this is, Tony. Come here, compete on national TV to potentially disrupt this union between the Rhodes and Von Erich family, at least for a night. Oh, look at Dustin. Yeah, he's not taking
Oh, going for the crossroads?
Dustin, the crossroads. Wow.
Hit comes in to bring it up.
As does Shimbashi.
I appreciate that these guys aren't just going to let it slide.
Oh, the iron claws locked down by Ross and Marshall Von Erich. And
No.
now Dustin.
Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, yo, Anthony, what's up, fam? It's funny. It was just the other day. What? And Dunzo. We got some ladies in chat, too. But yes, it's been a while since I've seen you, fam. I'm wondering, not too long ago, how you been, where you been, and if everything was good on your end. But yes, as you see, we got an earlier Rampage, so it's a little bit more friendly to you time-wise. How you been, dude? Oh, yeah, easy win. And not for nothing, it kind of needed to be. There's like 7 other segments still planned for this show that is halfway over. Dust Erichs. I would call them natural lineage or something like that.
Reaction to your film, and while it was very emotional, she certainly didn't mince her words. What's your reaction to what Deanna said?
Nice. What? Oh my gosh, she's literally... What the hell?
Good job. Nobody likes a drama queen, Deanna, so piss off.
The way that you... That was... There was layers to that. Okay, so... Luther very clearly does not like Mariah. And revels in her suffering. She is just that starstruck with Toni that as soon as she got praised, she was like, it's okay that you just randomly put me in submissions. This is dangerous. This is like borderline toxic relationship going on here. And I'm wondering how it's going to evolve. Hopefully after Toni loses the title. I don't think her reign should be the longest. She's been a good champion. But no, I'm glad that you were able to get everything settled for yourself, Anthony, between moving, getting the new broadband installed. Because I know the internet out there is not the best goddamn store. Every time. Anywhere you go. Well, anywhere Toni Storm goes. It's bound to at least be that reaction once.
Attention being put on our women's division, and especially Queen Aminata. She's one woman that I
And I
really
was like,
want to sit down with and pick her brain.
Oh my God, Tara! Whoa! You'd swear this was a normal time slot Rampage.
I have to go to this school. Literally 6 weeks into
Yes.
I lost my dad. I never got to tell him, hey, your daughter is a wrestler and she just got signed. Representing African women. It's just bigger than me now.
Queen Aminata has really been on the rise lately, and good for her, because she's been on the scene for a minute. But these last couple of months, has been a lot of shine put on her, win or losses.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Yes.
But yeah, you've been keeping up with the AEW products lately. I asked because last time we chatted, I think it was like before the Continental Classic really got settled into, and since then AEW's started taking itself in a different direction. I appreciate that they put over the fact that she's undefeated in Ring of Honor, because I think that's important to state how she's undefeated in Ring of Honor and unvictorious in AEW. That kind of needs to get that needs to get balanced out a bit. And Anna Jay is the type who could win or lose on any given night, so I think I think this match could go either way. Oh my gosh.
Recap of Renee Paquette's sit down with Queen Aminata, but before we get into that, let's go down to the ring in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Is that a crossroads? Pardon the pun. I hear you there, fam.
Daddy Magic, Aminata's gonna have her hands full against the you know very well, Anna Jay.
That's a reference. I can't tell if that was a reference to the Eminem song, but that's hilarious. Regardless.
And Anna Jay looking to build up some momentum here tonight, continue the climb in the AEW Women's Division that gets more competitive day by day, Tony.
Yeah, it's really at its height right now. It really, really is. And you mentioned about Anna Jay's win over Ruby Soho. That was her 59th win in AEW.
I mean, listen, to me, there's nobody
He's a
more
booker.
improved in the AEW
That
division
that isn't Tony Khan, you mean?
Calls for the bell, Anna. Great show of sportsmanship there towards Queen Aminata before this match gets too far underway. Want to remind everyone that AEW
What?
Big Business.
That's right, big business.
March 13th, TD Garden
I'm thinking it's not only going to be Mercedes, but I think we're also going to have Okada pop up there.
March 13th.
And they're going to try and parallel Okada and Mercedes being on the screen at the same time. Back to, I want to say it was Battle of the Valley last year? Could be wrong.
Though she is winless on the year, she has the most minutes in ring of any AEW.
Well, numbers in what regard? Because, like, cable numbers, that's not a thing that's really going to go up that much. Unless, like, older people start watching again. Threw it back at her. Okay.
Anna's got quite an attitude, and she's showing it right there, man.
Attendances. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Because, yeah, their attendance has been down lately. Though I have noticed they've been going up a little bit in these last couple of weeks. Simply because people are starting to see the product is heating back up. So, yeah, for like the last quarter of last year, it was kind of cool. It was pretty. It was, I don't want to say ice cold, but it cooled off significantly. With all the drama and stigma. She is not letting go of that headbutt. Headlock.
In the ring at AEW. It's her 96th match, guys. 96.
Big elbow strike. Backing Aminata up to the corner. And
Okay.
hot with that one.
Got her right in the face. And has got to follow up here, though. She's got to follow up. What's she looking for?
Backstabber by Anna Jay.
Get a cover, Anna. Get a cover. Get away from the ropes.
She's got to hook. I was going to say hook both legs, and she did. Good on her.
Anna Jay applying pressure. Queen Aminata trying to survive, but Anna Jay in the driver's seat. And fans, we are going to stick with the action.
Oh, well, you're looking at it like a competition.
Don't go anywhere.
I mean, that's a whole other conversation to get into. AEW and WWE are on such different plateaus that they're better off compared to themselves in a lot of ways. They're just different products, you know? Like, in what they want to be. And the type of pro wrestling they want to present.
Floor. She is learning with every single minute inside an AEW ring.
like I said, with cable, like the thing is right now, I'm not watching on cable. I'm watching on Fight TV. You know, we have other people in here who are watching on Fight TV. Those aren't going to those cable numbers. If you were to count those, I bet you'd see it closer to the number you're talking. No, he has made his bet. Although that being said, let's not forget how AEW has constantly been referred to as not competition until WWE has stepped out and made it clear they were.
He's been on such a roll here. Could 2024 likewise be the year of Anna Jay here in AEW? She certainly has all the tools.
She has all the tools. Sometimes it just takes, I mean, maybe it was the win against Ruby Soho, that just the confidence booster that you need. Right. Sometimes it takes a break.
Dustin, we need you in Philly. Kofi needs all the help we can get. Fair enough, Sandy. I hear you there. Not for nothing. I think Dustin's going to be wrapping up with AEW when his contract's over. That wasn't his decision, Anthony. You know that, right? Like, he doesn't choose what time slots are available to him. The network goes, hey, we need to air something in this time slot, so this or those are the time slots you can put it in. And if one of those time slots is counter programming, that's kind of how it goes. Another thing to consider is NXT was on a streaming platform and wasn't moved to cable until it was announced that AEW would be on Wednesday nights the same night. Okay, we're going to get into a chop battle now? I wouldn't do that. Aminata goes hard with the chops. And then hard cut. Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's both of them come to the decisions, the final decision. Absolutely, they do. But, you know, when it's like, say, it's like, all right, TNT, we would like to broadcast this on your platforms. Like, all right, well, we can give you Monday at 1 a.m., we can give you Wednesday at 8 p.m., or we can give you Friday at 10 p.m. And it goes, sounds like Wednesday is the best bet then. And at the time when NXT is a 1 hour special, 1 hour weekly special, starting an hour after what Dynamite would have been starting on a streaming platform that it was exclusive to. And then only after the announcement comes out that summer it's happening, then all of a sudden NXT gets a TV deal and is going to jump to TV 2 weeks before Dynamite premieres, almost to try and get that edge over them. Yeah, WB has done many things to try and cut the legs from underneath AEW before AEW really settled into the mindset of, fine, we'll compete. And I say that knowing all the jabs that they took in the beginning. But those weren't so much we're trying to compete as much as we are trying to establish that we are the alternative. I think it became clear very quickly. Competition wasn't a very real thing between the two. Even now, then, the majority of the competition is based in tribalism. This sequence, holy crap, Aminata's firing off. I cannot stay, but love the fit. Appreciate you, Rhea. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you've been doing well. Keep up the good arts, by the way. Oh, here we go. Forearm scoops over. This kick in the corner, so nasty. She really does, Anthony. I like her look, her character, like she's got it all figured out. She's one of those like ready-made TV performers. She was appearing as far back as like a year or two ago on Dark and Elevation, but I think she might have still been missing a step or two. Now, she's really got it all put together. The promo could definitely still use some work, as Ring of Honor showed us. She likes the word juicy, we've learned, but... Oh? A few more tweaks and Aminata is there.
And has got to be thinking about using that choke she likes to use.
Yeah, that Queen Slayer, especially with
Snapping up. Oi, Queen. Say not fear. Oh, Queen.
She felt it coming, right? Wasted no
Oop.
time. Anna, there we go. Dragging her down. Wrap the legs. Wrap the legs. Anna trying to get those hooks in, but Aminata.
Oh, no. Floated over. Oh, she's got a lot of pressure on those shoulders. Didn't even kick out. Just barely rolled it up. Wait, are you referring to Queen Aminata? Or are you referring to... She got it with the headbutt. Fuck yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what she meant. She signed already. She got the All Elite graphic a few weeks ago. That was awesome. I was kind of hoping she'd get the win, but I was thinking after the last few times Anna Jay's been in a match that I thought she was going to lose, and she won, that would continue to be the case. But alas, they gave the win to who needed it. With the win. She's on a tiered deal right now, but she is with the company. She's appearing regularly on Dark. Might as well be Dark. Ring of Honor and Rampage. Occasionally on Dynamite or Collision as well. She might have had. I think she's had like 10 matches across the 4 shows in the last 2 months.
She got caught. These two ladies put on a show for us here tonight.
But you know what? Would love to see Anna Jay, Queen Aminata, run it back. Congratulations, Queen Aminata, and once again, let's return to our esteemed colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette.
That's awesome. The way she was almost surprised after getting it out the headbutt too was great.
I gotta ask though, are you happy with this victory? You know, honestly.
What the freaking heck was that, Stokely? I feel like that wasn't anything that we talked about. There was no trust in me. There was no ethical higher ground. Like, who is this? What's going on?
This might have been my fault. We should have had a team meeting. This isn't how we talked about being nice.
We didn't talk about this at all.
And he's probably never cheated like that before in a match.
Straight A's?
Okay. Well, anyway, I make sure this won't happen again, and we'll try this one more time.
All right, you're gonna shake on it? No cheating? Shake on it.
Hey, I'm a grown-ass man. You got to shake me like
No,
that.
like a handshake. Come on. That's better.
Ooh.
Don't forget it. Okay. Well, so we're all good here, right?
Yeah.
I think we're all good.
Don't miss. Book her like Jade? I don't know about that. Because in hindsight, booking Jade like Jade wasn't very good for the division. Created a second title, and it ended up serving as just a prop for her because she was so unbeatable. On top of here, when anyone knows that Naomi got like 10 times better in the ring, she became Trinity. I think it was just a case of was always that good, wasn't allowed to be that good. In WWE, Naomi was very much a legacy competitor. A depth girl. You know, she was a name that had some weight to it in the division for the sake of putting some weight to other names. You put Naomi in a feature match when you wanted her to make somebody look good and that person come out better for it. You know, I'm trying to remember who it was at the champion at the time, but you know, when she left alongside Sasha, now Mercedes, they were about to be positioned in prominent singles feuds as tag champions that they were going to lose. And that's, once again, the slot that Naomi had been put into. I wish she would, but they've started calling her Naomi again. But I hope she still wrestles like that. Because, like, that's what got her to this level, you know? She really stepped up her game in TNA, and I think that fact. God damn it, got it again. Popped me again, threw off my train of my train of thought. But yes, Trinity in TNA really evolved as a competitor, at the very least as a character. And I think that needs to transition back over to WWE so she doesn't just fall right back into the same spot she was in, or even worse. Every single time I see that word, I just hear Eminem's voice in my head, and it's just like, oh god, see it. Alright, so we got the 12-man tag up next. It's interesting they actually wanted to make this the main event, because it tells me they're going to have some story weight to it. which I gotta give credit to him, because I've never been a fan of tag matches that are like 8 people or more. It's not only too many moving parts, but it's really hard to make every single member of the match feel important and have played an integral role in, you know, the outcome, or really just in the match in general. So, but what I'm getting at is I remember as far back as like late 2019, early 2020, the Elite did a 12-man tag that ended up forwarding like 4 stories in a single match. And and mixed results in trying to replicate that since then. They've done it a few times, and sometimes it's just been blatant multi-man tags that might as well have been house show matches. I'm hoping this is the former. I'm hoping we're going to get a case of like, all right, how well can the Acclaimed and Bang Bang Gang work together? I've really called them that. Such a dumb but fun name. You know, they're going against this assortment of other lads. We got Dark Order and Heat teaming up. It's kind of interesting, but also not sure how that's going to work. There's a lot of can they coexist going on here.
Ruby Soho. Ruby, you've obviously been through a lot today already. I can imagine your emotions are running pretty high, but Angelo, you've asked for this time, so I'm actually just going to leave it to you two.
Thanks, Renee. I know this is kind of a weird place to be doing all this with everybody being here and all, but it's the only time we seem to be able to be alone, so I wanted to start off by saying Happy Valentine's Day. Look, Ruby, I just wanted to let you know that you have me feeling things that I don't even know how to wrap my brain around, okay? A few things happened a couple of weeks ago with Harley and you smashing a cake in my face, and I thought I lost you. And that's why I slipped you a note. I thought that was the only way that I could get to you. And then I saw what you did last week on Rampage at Saray, and I realized that I think you feel the same way too. So I'm just gonna go for broke here. I'm just...
Do you want to have a drink with me? I can't tonight because I have a red eye, but how about next week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pick me up Wednesday night. Cool hand.
Right.
Well, that's a question about Cool Hand.
That's awesome. No entrances. All right. Makes sense, but damn. Fair point, Dara. Appreciate you with the stats. And yeah, you're not wrong, because only one of the Blood and Guts, I believe, was 12. Wait. Was 12, man? Nor was it 2? I think it was actually 2. The first one was 5-on-5, but I think the second and third were 6-on-6. Not wrong. It's so weird, though, that them doing the no entrance gimmick for any other match other than the opener.
I think that Jeff Jarrett and the group, and I'm talking about Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt.
What was there another one? Okay, I was like making sure my mic was on. No entrances. Yeah, cool hand, right? Good for him. Yeah, like I was just saying, I was like, that's really like the fact that they've been so reserved in that regard. It really has given a lot of weight. I'm remembering there was 1 or 2 of them that I was just like, okay, I feel like that wasn't as much as a good. Oh, you already. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I was like, I'm not sure if I was on delay or you just missed it or something, but no, you got it. That's good. Yeesh. Just dropped him.
For some reason, they don't like me. They tried to accost me in the ring before the matches started at Wembley Stadium back last summer. I never will forget that.
It's a cold world, Tony.
It's a.
Believe you me, I know.
As Colton Gunn says, Evil Uno, pardon to the corner. And I mean, thus far, we are seeing quite a bit of
Nice leap.
out of Dark Order. Jeff Jarrett, Jay Leaf on Satnam Singh.
I mean, what an athlete Colton Gunn, eh?
Yeah, great height, great extension on the dropkick by Colton Gunn.
Incredible. Yeah, Colton Gunn overall has one of the best records individually in AEW.
I don't think he gets enough credit for his athleticism.
I hate that that's true. Colton Gunn at one point was like 33-0 in AEW.
And Danny Magic.
Yeah.
Scissor me timbers.
That never feels good.
Anthony Bowens, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang in the driver's seat, and fans, our main event continues.
And here we go, scrambling.
Misses
Look at them all.
Got a big scissor going here.
The bang bang scissor game.
Oh. Dang it. I was like, oh, wow, we're really going to do this whole spot in the middle of the match? No, we're not.
As Jay White
But I ate it up.
head into our announce desk. Things are breaking down. Huge understatement, but in a 12-man tag team match, Tony, I know you've called so many throughout your career. These are combustible elements.
Yeah, this is
Oh, they're going for it. They're going for broke.
87.
Don't even see it. Just conglomerate of hands reaching towards each other.
Bugsy McGraw, too.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
This guy's his forearm elbows are fun looking.
Oh, we don't have enough time in the broadcast.
That's only 2 of 12, dude.
There's 10 other men.
Well, I guess you got to tag in Billy now.
Jarrett, I was getting feedback in my headset.
Me too. Nails on a chalkboard. I thought a car was screeching to a halt.
Thought I was getting feedback in my headset. Rude. I love it. We're getting a Scissor Me Daddy chance. So Austin tags in. Fucking. Come on.
You called Sanjay earlier? Dude? I didn't know he was such a big Nardwar fan.
I don't get it.
You're Canadian, you don't know who Nardwar is? Oh! Big right hand.
The screech.
Matt, act like you do.
It's the only way to get me to shut
Oh my gosh, I just realized these are main event points for all of the people. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's really hard to.
Oh, Rhea's getting main event points. Grass. Oh. It doesn't feel as fun to poke fun at her when she's not actually here to defend herself.
Austin Gunn.
Oh, look at that. Something you didn't know? Couldn't have been. Yo, what's up, Derek? Yeah, how goes it? I feel you. BCC versus FTR is going to be a banging tag match. I love that promo earlier. And Moxley, what am I thinking right now? And Claudio was just like,
Surprised by how well
like for a second, he either was in thought trying to think of what he was thinking, or it's like he was trying to read the thoughts and depict them.
I'll tell you what, that clothesline Jarrett caught Austin Gunn right on the jaw, real high. You know what? I have always said, regardless of the teams, I think great athletes can just know.
They are definitely not white hot like they were before. I wouldn't say that they're not over, though.
double drop to hold, stereo drop kicks.
That being said, this trio's title run is kind of run its course, in my opinion. I think now it's a case of they do need to drop these titles.
A tag
Oh, you say your wife's food?
body in between Austin Gunn and the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. The corner.
I think so. Part of me was like, yeah. At first I thought it was like, wife's a fool. I was like, what? But then I think it was wife's food.
Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valuables also in that 12-man.
The way Claudio tried to make a joke there, and then they still saved it. Like, that was definitely a promo they could have done a retake of, and they decided, no, we're going to keep it going. We're going to roll with this.
Is that what they think was missing in the Continental Classic? Well, they think overall, they think it's been too nice.
Jay Lethal might have gotten too reliant.
Sanjay out here encouraging Evil Uno, and all of a sudden I got concerned about the possibility of these two factions intertwining.
On Rampage continues a massive 12-person tag team match. Dark Order, Satnam Singh, Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal have been in control of Austin Gunn. Very fitting that we see the debut of the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, Tony, on the start of NBA All-Star Weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they were talking about that earlier, how their father teamed with Dustin, like how their fathers teamed right up the road.
Yeah, we'll be back in 8 days' time. Next Saturday night, live 8/7 Central, here on TNT for Collision as Jeff Jarrett.
I'm surprised you would say you call that a dream trios match. So, are you a big fan of the current generation of Von Erichs?
That Fargo strut
I hear.
from Jeff Jarrett.
It's honestly possible. Like, wouldn't be surprised if they're going to use Dustin and Von Erichs as more of like a trios who help pad out that division a bit more.
That shot reverberate through the arena.
That's a major league sledgehammer.
Because again, back to it. I think Acclaimed needs to lose these titles sooner rather than later.
Satnam Singh.
Oh, he's going to Bailey. Yep.
Yeah, I don't like Dustin. I don't like that.
No, and for as large as Billy
I feel like they're working towards that.
Satnam Singh, remember,
Yeah, those classic 6-man tag team matches. Yeah, I hear you.
he dwarfs Billy Gunn.
Did you see the movie? I did not see the movie, actually. It was just something I never got around to doing. Oh, he is just running them all off. Satnam can move so quick.
Yeah, Billy Gunn not willing to give any ground.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you've been through as a family. That's your boy.
That's awesome. I'm going to be real with you, fam. I didn't even know there was a 3.
This is your son. Telling you, this is a very entertaining match. As that got me going.
Well, Tony, you have so many kids that sometimes I have to remind you that this is your son. This is your son.
Absolutely.
Came out in 2017. Nice. Okay, so he's the hot tag. I love that Jay White is just like, yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Is Jay White even legally tagged in? Indeed. Ah. Poe for really? It's hilarious coincidence. Love that. Yeesh! Nice super kick. I'm here for the pump kick and another one and another one. We're here for it. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm here for it. Jon Silver is my size and about as explosive as I'd like to be. Yes, Derek, you have a good one, friend. Take care, and I shall see you next Wednesday. I mean, I'm not sure if wrestling gaming is your thing. Check out the MyGM stream Sunday. It's in our secondary channel. Link in the chat, pinned chat message, and if you're watching on VOD, in the pinned comment. It's our secondary channel, double WM Network. So you can catch us then if you're looking for some company this weekend. And until next time, friend. And here we go. We're doing the... He's not even the legal man, is he? Oh? Let me see. The GM streams are goated, right? They're so fun. Ooh. We moved it over to a second channel because long term, it was kind of holding this one back because it was so different from the watch-alongs and stuff. Nice. Wow. The guns finished, but it was between Austin and Billy. Okay. I'm here for that. And indeed they are, Anthony. We're currently underway with the second season of it. I think we're doing the pay-per-view actually tomorrow. It'll be our first one of this season, but it should be fun. You already know your boy. And first. Everybody's got a belt and completely coexisted. Toni Storm in action. And okay, 2 women's matches on Dynamite. We're here for it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Cheerio, mate. I've got to go. You have a good one, Anthony. Appreciate you stopping by again, dude. Hope to see you around. You have a good night. Mariah May versus Anna Jay next Friday? Okay. Wow, they stacked this whole week ahead of time. Yeah, that's so good. That way I can just schedule everything right off the bat. But yes, yeah. That being said, that was Rampage. Appreciate y'all stopping by for the special start time edition of it. It is not normally on this time. We're not normally live this early on Fridays. Instead, it's normally 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Not BST, GMT. And next week is going to be a banging week for AEW television. We'll also be going live, dare I say, because it's going to destroy my sleep schedule. going live for Elimination Chamber. Going to be waking myself up about 4 a.m. to get ready for this bad boy. So Saturday, next Saturday is going to be a gnarly one for WatchaMania. Hope y'all are here for it. But there's no Collision tomorrow, so this will be the last time you see me on this channel until next Wednesday. But fret not, if you're still looking for some WatchaMania vibes, some AEW vibes, we got it tomorrow evening. Like I was just telling Anthony a moment ago, my GM stream 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. GMT over at youtube.com/TheWM Network. Brand new channel in its infancy. Help it get going. Subscribe, bell on. And the stream should already be scheduled. So we hope to see you then. Appreciate y'all for indulging me. Hope you have a good weekend. Happy wrestling.